Alright, I'm hanging up.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you for your help. Bye.
You're welcome.
Hello, thanks for joining me. Hopefully this time everything works. And there's no weird power outage. And there's no crazy anything else that happens. So the ink I'm using is Yasutomo Sumi ink in black. And I would love to tell you which brush I'm using, but unfortunately there's literally nothing on this. I bought this for $1 in Taiwan last year, I want to say. Volume for the mic is still low. Let me see if I can change that. Sounds. Sorry guys, give me a second. No, I don't want voice control. What about now? Is this better? Question mark. Either that or I'm gonna have to like wear headphones and uh talk through an actual mic. Oh, good. So my phone does work? Oh, interesting. You know, I think my webcam setting thing also does handle my mic. So I could also try that. But if this is working, then I'll just go with this. For now, at least. Well, good. I'm glad that that's working. Yay! It's finally not being stupidly crazy. Is the music coming through okay? Mm. Or is it still being weird? I know that there's like a 20-second delay between, I guess, between what you see and what I do. Huh. Well, I will have to figure out the music situation at some other point. Weird. Yay! How's video image quality? Image is good. No auto. Yes, we'll take it. Ah, yes, sweet girl. The brush is a little too wet for what I want to do, actually. So as I was saying before, my power decided to cut out. I got this brush in Taiwan at Guangnan for like at some absurdly cheap amount of money. It was like $1, I think. And I have no idea what brand it is because, as you can see, there is literally nothing discerning on here. The only thing I can tell you is that there is a bit of red in the actual brush fibers. And that's literally all I have on this. But I have a bunch of brushes I'm testing out. So we will see how these all go. Next brush I'm going to be trying out feels really loose, which means less control. And this one is from Yasutomo as well. I'm trying out their all-purpose SW3. And control-wise, let's make some flowers. And some leaves and some like random things. I don't know. I'm in the mood to doodle tonight. And I know I have a bunch of other things I need to get tested. But I can't just spend eternity without having some of these are really thin lines in this. All right. Let's go for something like a fern. It's really hard to see. I will try to turn my head a bit. I like the feel. I just want more bristle. So the whole reason for me doing this is a four-piece panel. Sorry, I'm reaching here, guys. Don't know if you can hear me. How about now? And it's all right. I'm going to end up having to edit this down probably and merge with the other one or the other video I did just because that whole power outage situation happened. Okay. I have a bunch of brushes I need to test. One some of these small guys. This one I also bought in Taiwan, but at least there's actual like something I can figure out where to buy another one. This one a lot. What is it, Kaimo? Huh? Your white dad is almost home. Chris will be home soon. Hi, thanks for joining, Jen. I'm testing out brushes. What is it? I'm sure you can hear the puppers being a little rowdy right now. Oh, they're really good though. But yeah, testing out brushes, figuring out which new brushes I like, which ones I'm going to use for what. Calligraphy and like sumi painting is really fun. It takes a little bit of a learning curve, but it's definitely worth it. You can come up. There's space for you. I literally switched my seating arrangement to ottomans so that you guys could both be with me. Working. Jen Maisie is one of my business partners and also my mod and tech support, and she's been absolutely fantastic in helping me get this entire stream together and working and functioning, and me not pulling my hair. You can come up. There's space, buddy. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Hiya, buddy. I will show them in a second. My cam is currently locked in place. But the reason I'm doing this is because I have a restoration project coming up because for lack of better words, asshat decided to put his finger through a very old 4-panel painting that was sitting in the family restaurant for ages, and actually not just one hole, he poked like 4 holes in the entire thing, and now I have to fix it so that it can go back. And in order to do that, I need to brush up on my actual calligraphy and brush set usage. Hi, Momo. 怎么了？时间还没到啊，你要等你爸爸回来呀。嗯，I'll be home soon. I promise. Thank you for kisses. Oh my god. Happy dog tap me. I into the ground, probably. Alright, guys. Chris will be home soon. It's so hard when you're a dog and don't have to pay rent. Yeah, no, it was like some grown man decided to just like poke a hole into that panel painting. I'll show you an image of it or like something at some point. And now I mean, I don't even know how old it is or how valuable it is, but it's just been such a huge part of like the restaurant's, hallway entrance area that um, it feels really, really weird and empty. So yeah, I'm thoroughly annoyed that someone just walked in and destroyed this. Oh wow, you will not. Oh, I can write with this one better though. Thank you for kisses, Saya. Thank you for kisses, Saya. But it is a beautiful piece that has like these huge lotus leaves and these like motifs of um, flowers, and it's a gorgeous color. And here we are just dealing with it because, I mean, I don't know really what else to say except for like I'm thoroughly annoyed. 你的中文名字是什么? I would have to know your Chinese name. And I would like to say that my calligraphy skills are not on the level of my parents. My parents are both calligraphers. I am definitely more of an artist. Like, that would be Chris coming home. Say it. Calm down. Calm yourself. I don't know if you can faintly or subtly hear. This brush is the fusion brush. All the black ones that I have are fusion brushes, also from Yasutomo. This is fusion brush number 2. Excuse my dog's barking. Their father just came home. Their other father just came home. Hi, honey. Welcome home. We're live. I'm just testing out these brushes. Just want to see how thin of lines I can get. Sign with the Chinese IP shows my name. Does it? Jen says hi, by the way. It says your name in English on here right now. Eh? Enjoy your shower. You've had a long day. Oh, wait, babe. Do you mind taking them out before you go shower? Thank you. Oh no, your name has always been in English on my Facebook. Ah. Okay. Well, here goes the very bad. I do not have enough ink on. You know what? I'm switching brushes for this. I'm actually gonna use the one brush that I've been messing around with the most, and I'm most comfortable attempting good calligraphy. I'm gonna get beat by my current point for this. They're both like calligraphers. And pressure's on. My calligraphy is so out of practice. At this point, I'm probably faster and prettier with like a pen. Eh, eh. I can feel my ancestors. But I will be adding calligraphy and ink things to my school at some point. I've just been going crazy writing so many courses lately that I'm nearing the end of all the basic coursework, and then I get to start actually making art slash recording again. Thank you. 99% of times what I've been using has been this, and this is a Pentel. Yeah, it's Pentel. This is like a super, super cheap autofill pen that I picked up. I think I picked this up here actually. Again, not used to calligraphy anymore. But I'm a lot more familiar with this than I am with any actual physical, like, I guess, manual quote unquote brush. I remember my mother trying to teach me when I was really, really young. And like she would just get so frustrated because I went to school here in America and you hold a pencil like this, and she was like, no, you gotta have the pose, and like everything should be flat, and you gotta write with your whole hand. And I think I was like maybe 5 at the time, and it was just driving her absolutely mad that like I wasn't quite grasping it. Um, so yeah, but then I got a little older, and then became an artist eventually through, well, been an artist for a while, but went to art school, and I was like, well, I should probably learn how to do this, and then ended up working for a company that required some inking with brush pens and brushwork. So picked it up, and then I got onto these and never really left this. And now I'm backpedaling a little bit because I need to get the right swoop and swirls down for all the little motifs in the painting I have to fix. So this is like night 2 of me doing this. Let me stop using this. It's definitely a crutch. Back to an actual physical traditional brush. At least with this one, I can get really thin lines. How are things at the school and library going? Alright, this is like way too small for me to be trying to do these, but we're gonna try. My head is about to hit this camera. Oh. I low-key love that though. And the really interesting, funny thing is, I actually bought a lot of these materials because I was going to start making some like scrolls um, before the hole punching incident happened. I guess we can say, I guess we can call it that. It's like, hmm. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, and thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Applying your human design to business strategy. Interesting. I'm excited to see when it comes out. I should really just whip out a whole roll of paper and like work on that. But my sketchbook happened to be out, and um, I have not finished redoing my office yet enough to want to attempt working on scroll size paper. It's right there. Mm. So I guess I should ask, I guess the ChatGPT you're working on, is it going to be personal or I guess public, shareable? Oh my god, eyeballs. And for a pen that I'm not familiar with, that was actually okay. I should really be working bigger, but and now I have all this space. You really should. I'm shocked you haven't like started selling different models yet. I don't know if you could actually do that or not, but like I don't see why not. This is gonna end up being my workhorse brush if like all that I use is gonna be this one. But the piece is also so stylized. Oop. Who's texting me? Huh. But no, seriously, I'm kind of shocked that you haven't sold any yet. If you know legally you can, which I don't see why not, or at least like have something for like a release course. Hmm. What do you mean by human design? Like how people function, or like I guess it's such a broad, or it could be such a broad interpretation of. Hi. So my rig for this camera is right there, and this brush is actually long, fairly long, so I keep smacking into it. Because when I hear the words human design, I think of like I immediately jump to like anatomy and like how the human brain functions. But if it's like a different terminology, then or I guess it definitely is. Um, I'm not familiar with it. Yes, Chatty, please explain it to me. A little planter. Hmm. I wonder if there is a way that I can make this. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Look, after that update, I've been fighting with my stylist as well, so it's been a very interesting time to say the least. And I don't know. I know. I want my what 4.0 back. I should probably let this page dry a little bit more before I flip the page, although there's a lot of blank space. Like a user manual for your shows your energy works. Ah. Okay, I'm definitely picking up what you're putting down now. It's kind of like Sun Ming, or what is it? Star charts? What's that? I think my grandfather actually picked my name because of going to a star reader. But interesting. Very, very curious. I have no idea what just happened. 易经, you know, funny thing is this whole time that screen for my microphone has been up and I didn't know it. I like that. I'll have to check that out. Oh my god, Karen, help. Maisie, I'm gonna need some assistance because my entire OBS, I think, might have. Am I still live? Oh, I guess I'll find out in a second. Okay, good. My OBS might have frozen. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out. I'm just a midnight painter or a late night painter. Oh, I guess everything's fine. Interesting. Or maybe webcam settings is what just. Well, if it's still streaming, I'm just gonna keep going. Life is too short. For anyone who doesn't know, Maisie is our CTO for a reason. Uh, I am okay at some things, but technology and I aren't always friends. Cool, it's back. We're back, or at least y'all are back. Um, the the video froze, but not the chat. As if I haven't had enough technology issues in the last little bit. They do make some really cool inks now that do disappear. Like all the erasable inks you see out there, Maisie, are technically disappearing ink. Actually, I can show you guys on live if you give me like a hot second to finish this. Not that I'm like doing anything serious. I'm literally just trying to learn and really figure out these brushes. But so far, this one has become like, this one's definitely become my personal favorite so far. I just enjoy the control it gives. Let me go ahead. So like they make these pens now. Thank you. They make these pens now that are they're called Friction. It's by Pilot, and I feel like everybody knows Pilot at this point. But I've enjoyed using them for their color. But also the really cool thing about them is, oh no, I accidentally like made a mark and screwed up, and I know something happened. And now I'm like, gotta get rid of all of this mess, right? Well, so normally you get rid of it by erasing, and like, I'll do it in the middle so you can actually see. And like that's really cool and great. But the really fun thing is if you have any kind of like heat source, bam. And I don't know how, I think it's a 20-second lag between what I do and what y'all see, but like it's gone. So now if I'm like kind of questioning what I want to do for something, I'll usually pull those out first and test it. And then if I don't like it, I'll just take a heat source to them. Well, Project Runway, you are severely lacking in advertising for this. Because, like. Oh no. Oh, that's really light. Hold on. Let me pull a slightly brighter color. Or more visible color, I should say. How visible this will be. Maybe green was the better one. Or blue. Let's try blue. You can kind of see. But like, I can't believe they didn't advertise that or talk about this point on Project Runway of all things. Like, so this whole area is completely and utterly shaded in, right? Well, I don't want that whole area there. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. But hey Pilot, if you're out there and you see this somehow, I'm still waiting for a reply for usage of your images on our educational platform. Please hit me up. Apparently, I also do a better job of showcasing your products in Project Runway. Yeah. Super, super wonderful, like, equipment, tools, pens, highlighters. Like, it's a really good tool to have. Especially if it's like you're working on something that is kind of important and you really don't want to screw up. this brush is the #1 fusion brush from Yasutomo. Before I completely forget. The ulterior motive of me having live or doing videos and having them live is it's also a really good record of for me to kind of figure out and keep track of what I have that I like and utilize, but I can't. It's not like a swatch book, right? You can't have a record of, oh, how do I like this specific tool as easily unless you use it like a bajillion times. Smell this. This is another nameless, brandless brand. Ooh. I like the lines this makes. Well, I'm gonna have to end the stream there tonight, y'all. But thank y'all so much for joining. I am off to clean a bunch of brushes and try a couple more things, but my phone is going completely off. But I appreciate y'all joining me. Have a good day. Have a good night. Thanks so much for joining, Jen. Glad to have a chat with you. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, expect more of these. And thank you for keeping me company in the studio tonight. I will definitely be on more often, randomly, sporadically throughout, now that I have some semblance of a setup. And thank you so much for the help, Maisie. I could not have done this without you.